We start with the brutal, unprovoked attack in the Bronx, all caught on camera. A man appears to sucker punch another man outside of a restaurant, knocking him unconscious. The suspect was arrested and charged, but later walked right out of jail. He is now back behind bars for violating his parole. And NewsNation learning tonight the suspect is no stranger to police. Shirley Chan from WPIX in New York City explains why he was even released in the first place.
This surveillance video is difficult to watch. Jesus Cortez standing outside Fuego Típico restaurant on East 188th Street in the Bronx on August 12th. Cortez appears to be minding his own business. Watch as the suspect puts on gloves, then walks behind Cortez and without warning, sucker punches him. The blow is so brutal, we're stopping the video here.
That was a horrific situation on all fronts. Our team has been in contact with the Bronx District Attorney's Office to talk about the actual charges that were filed.
New York's governor weighing in and not mincing words. The NYPD says the attack was unprovoked and Cortez was knocked unconscious to the sidewalk. Police initially charged 55-year-old Bu Van Phu with attempted murder, but the charges were reduced to misdemeanor assault charges, which are not bail eligible under the current laws. On Thursday, representatives from the Bronx District Attorney's Office telling 611 News they reevaluated the charges based on the evidence on hand. In an updated statement Friday afternoon, they stated they may re-up the charges. The suspect, Fu, has a lengthy criminal record. He's on lifetime parole for a sexual assault case and is a registered sex offender. He's now back in jail.
I directed the Department of Corrections and Community Supervision to immediately examine whether or not this parole violation occurred. Yes, it did. You could tell it occurred. This was a person on lifetime parole. And as of minutes ago, that person is now in custody.
The state's bail reform laws have been criticized by those who say the laws are lenient and allow offenders back out on the streets, but they have been applauded by those who say the system unfairly targets people who cannot afford bail for misdemeanor crimes.
I'm also asking our district attorneys and our judges once again to closely examine the laws that were changed.
Well, that was Shirley Chan reporting. The victim suffered a skull fracture and bleeding and has been put in a medically induced coma. This recent incident coming as New York's bail reform law is under the microscope. Earlier this month, New York City Mayor Eric Adams blasted the state's bail system while addressing the rise in crime in the Big Apple, saying that it is the driving factor behind a dramatic increase in repeat offenders. He says a small group of criminals make up hundreds of arrests since the bail laws were rewritten. This is what Adams and the New York City mayor, or rather New York City police commissioner, had to say.
Our criminal justice system is insane. It is dangerous, it is harmful, and it's destroying the fabric of our city.
After the NYPD has arrested them, the criminal justice system fails to hold them appropriately accountable for their actions.
Well, criminal defense attorney Bernarda Villalona joins us now to discuss this ongoing debate. Bernarda, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Let's begin with New York's bail laws. Do you think that this sucker punch suspect is an example of the system failing when he was first released? I mean, we are learning that he was a convicted sex offender out on parole.
Absolutely. So even though this offender was charged with a misdemeanor assault in the third degree that carries a maximum penalty of 1 year incarceration, what the bail reform laws fail to take into account is that he has repeated convictions, violent felony convictions, violent misdemeanor convictions, and has been in and out of the system for years. So that's one of the issues with the new bail reform laws, because it doesn't take into account the public safety or the dangerousness of this offender. Instead, what it takes into account is trying to get the least restrictive means to have a person return back to court. But unfortunately, in this case, because he is on parole or was on parole, the state corrections department was able to step in, violate his parole, and be able to put him back in jail.
Well, Mayor Eric Adams is now urging judges and prosecutors to help keep criminals off the street. What can realistically be done to limit repeat offenders from walking around in New York?
So the problem is that everyone is pointing the finger at each other. The main issue that's taking place right now in terms of bail reform laws, where the hands are tied by prosecutors and judges, is that the legislature, the law that's in place right now, requires that a majority of the misdemeanor arrests, that a person is released without any bail being set. Instead, there has to be other alternatives for that person to be set out on bail, but the majority of times they are released on their own recognizance. So prosecutors can't do much, law enforcement can't do much, and judges can't do much because it has to be changed. The law has to be changed in order for them to be able to make some kind of difference or make a decision in these types of cases.
In your eyes, what specifically needs to change in New York's bail laws?
Well, I think what needs to be changed, it has to be a change within all the parties. It's not just the law itself. Because if we bring back the dangerousness standard, the public safety standard, where judges in their discretion can determine whether a person is a public safety risk, the problem is with that is that we need judges that are able to actually see without any bias that the person is actually a public safety. Then you need prosecutors to be able to be reasonable in the type of bail that they are seeking. You need defense attorneys that if you have an issue where your client needs mental health treatment or needs drug treatment, instead of saying release them on their own recognizance, request that type of treatment. It's all a process in terms of everyone has a role to play. And if you play your role, then we can actually have some kind of justice in this system.
Bernarda Villalona, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.